to remain for that discussion. Now, tonight, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has been put on the spot over police brutality and the manner their security officers have been handling crowds in political gatherings. Murkomen, who appeared before the Senate, told senators that police officers are currently undergoing training on crowd management in efforts to reduce incidents of members of the public losing their lives, being injured during political gatherings as well. This is a bitter blame game erupted, or rather a bitter blame game erupted between the National Police Service and the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions over the slow prosecution of hate speech cases. KTN's Daniel Kariuki has more.
The country has witnessed several incidents of violence in opposition rallies over the last few weeks. The violence has left several people dead and many others injured. Opposition leaders have accused the government of planning the chaos, with Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen being put on the spot.
The CS for Interior.
Wednesday, Murkomen appeared before the Senate plenary, where he told MPs that politicians are to blame for the incidents.
The concerns that are being raised by Kenyans against the police service for the way they are managing riots, political rallies. What policy intervention have you undertaken or are you undertaking?
Why these killings? We have been having public engagement, rallies in Kajiado. My people are being killed like rats, and he's in the office.
In our national police security strategy, Kitengela, we have a particular plan about Kitengela, including when the president recently told us to think about the Nairobi metropolitan security sector, Kitengela and some parts of, together with some parts of Nairobi, Machakos, Kiambu, are actually hotspots that we need to really look at criminal gangs. And I'm not saying goons, criminal gangs.
There are fears that if left unchecked, the violence could spiral into 2027 general election.
Perhaps a ministry needs to give policy direction on and the desire to hold political players who maybe incite young people to violence and things of the sort to be brought to book as a lesson.
Politicians, and particularly those who want to incite the public against the government, have been hiring young boys and goons and criminals in the name of protest. It is important for the political actors on both sides of the political divide, but specifically those who held rallies recently and those who organized Maandamano last year, to stop utilizing young people.
Meanwhile, blame game erupted between the National Police Service and the Director of Public Prosecutions over the slow pace of prosecution of hate speech cases. Senior police bosses accused the ODPP of delaying action on hate speech files.
How would you map that? It is about holding politicians accountable. It is about holding individuals, not regions, accountable. So, Chair, the IG's team needs to understand what we are talking about.
It is true, we investigate, we have our files ready, but again, the ODPP must make a decision on the ones to be taken forward and the ones to be returned and the ones to be further investigated and so forth. So this is an area that we would really wait that it's looked into.
The standoff has created what legislators described as a dangerous enforcement gap in the fight against incitement. Lawmakers urged the police and the DPP to resolve their differences and adopt a coordinated approach to ensure timely investigations and prosecutions. Daniel Kariuki, KTN.
A heated exchange ensued in the Senate today as a section of senators engaged the National